it's all on me.
Shout out to the 845.
And it's all on me.
Oh, buddy, this is going to be an interview.
And it's all on me.
Home sweet
And it's all
home.
on me.
Monticello in the building, 845, let's go.
I've been rapping for the city. If you hating on the kid, come get me. I ain't hard to find. I've been out here on the grind in the city. Got my team.
I know this is one of my favorites.
I'll be right here with the money or the fame. Youngin' from the city.
And the damn thing changed.
You should know, no matter what it's like, take me. I'll be right there rapping for the city.
And it's all on me.
In my mind, I'm the sick of y'all.
Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to family. We in the building, 845 Live. I have all types of people coming through today. So make sure y'all tune in, get excited. Benny Benny with the good hands in the building. Hey! Barry over here, y'all see him? Mr. Crandell, Mr. Versace. I'm gonna call him 845 Versace. That's what we have. Listen, y'all, tune in. We live tonight.
Playing me, you really must be silly, mind. Must have bumped your head, I know you dizzy, mind. Without you, I'm still getting busy, mind. I'm still trying to make a million. The American dream without Christina Milian. I'm so far gone, I'm getting my drizzy on. Some rock I sippy on, I'm getting my ditty on. I hustle, I'm just trying to get my Nipsey on. Bulletproof vest for them haters, my 50 on. Sipping on that rose, getting my Ricky on. Rapping 845, trying
You need profit. Barry, this guy right here, I'm about to plug him in a Versace bottleneck. You got the juice. I got the juice.
I'll be right here with the money or the fame. Youngin' from the city, ain't a damn thing changing. It won't, you should know, no matter what it's like, take me. I'll be right there rapping for the city, and it's all on me.
You need a brick combined of these stakes. You'll probably catch a body at hospital on the chase.
This Barry, y'all. The flyest white boy I know. He might be white, might be Spanish, who knows?
Young king, I suggest you battle behind this. Most dudes shaking their boots, they've been where I've been. The ball been dope since the womb, they can't define this. They couldn't believe the flow was that crazy. Ask me why I'm ignorant, homie, because I'm a crack baby. I'm fitting cook up in glass valves.
Alright, shout out to the 845. You already know it's your girl, Moochie. Shout out to 845 online radio. Shout out to the hottest online radio station. Stream Monday through Friday, 6 to 8. Hosted by everybody's favorite. If I'm not, I will be eventually. Miss 845, Miss Get Involved, Moochie, aka Moochie Montana. Shout out to this guy being in the building. I'm excited about this particular interview because he reps my home where I was born and raised. So shout out to Barry in the building, repping Monticello. Barry, do me a favor, my guy. First of all, are you white or are you Spanish?
I'm white and black.
I'm about to say, because you look like you was in the sun. We looking like we the same color right now. You know, shout out to your suntan. I got to get out there even now. But tell them who you are, Barry, and where you from.
I go by Bravo. I'm from Monticello, New York. I rep No Handouts. We're also affiliated with Starlight. We've been putting on for a little minute. I know a pretty good amount of y'all have heard of us. If you haven't, you will.
And that shout out to you, Bravo. Barry Bravo. This is my guy, Bravo. Now listen, we're going to jump right into this interview because I have a lot of questions. Because Monticello, it seems like to me, since I've been doing this little radio station for the last year, is like an underdog city. So you repping Monticello, you coming out of Monticello, and you know, because when people look at talent and they start looking and scouting, they always say Newburgh, Poughkeepsie, Middletown, but they forget about the little town called Monticello. So you coming out of Monticello, where did you get the inspiration to even do music?
It's hard to say. I've been doing this, so I started recording music. I was like 11 or 12 years old. So I mean, my biggest influences came from, of course, the mainstream artists, the Rocks, the Bigs, the Jeezys. But what really pushed me into recording was the Flips, the DPs, the Dolos from Monticello. Who have actually done things like Dolo. I remember him being on the Teamsters mixtape back in the day when I was a young kid. But there's a lot of things behind it. It was really a way for me out of my home environment.
Right.
And it was a way to channel everything I was going through, the aggression that I was putting forward in
Right.
different areas and making it into something positive.
Now, shout out to you. So now you're 11 years old. You're growing up. Music has become less of a hobby and more of a lifestyle, a career. This is what you do. What was the struggle that you faced in life doing music? Because if people look at you, you're not the average artist that we see on TV. So growing up, how was that for you when you was like, listen, I'm about to do music, and people were like, nah, go sit down, Bravo.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of doubts. There was a lot of people that was like, oh, you won't be able to do it until they started hearing me.
Right.
Once people, the first thing, if a person hears me and hears what I have to offer,
Right.
then their whole
Mindset just changes.
it changes from what they might have thought about me before.
But how hard is it to get them to that place? Or over the years, has it got easier?
I'd say it's gotten easier over the years. In the beginning, yeah, I put out a song on MySpace, SoundCloud.
Right.
It wouldn't, people don't like to click links, especially say you're spamming them, or tagging them and tagging them. Most people aren't gonna hit it. What really made the transition was when me and Two sat down and we put me and Unique Prophet. We sat down, we did the record, The City, and then we shot the video.
The visuals is what caught them.
The visuals, the visuals is what because not for nothing, even if you don't click the link, the video still plays.
That's right. That's right.
It piqued people's interest, and
it's a dope video. Definitely was a dope video. That was your first video you ever done?
Yeah, that was the first video.
Not bad. First of all, the song is epic. The song is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to. I keep saying that I feel like this song is going under the radar. I feel like that's the song for the city. Like these are the songs for the 845 cities. Like this is the representation. So you got over the obstacle of people not listening to you and finally got them to listen.
Right.
Right now, where you are in music, mainstream wise, who are you looking up to? Who's gonna help you get, guide you into where you need to go?
I mean, I'm more so looking at an independent route.
Okay.
Only way I'm really looking at a deal is if I'm looking for a partnership.
Right.
I just feel like I'm not about to sign a 360 deal with nobody.
Right,
You're not gonna
right.
own my image. You're not gonna be getting paid off of everything I'm doing and the
Right.
work I'm putting in.
Right.
Unless it's very beneficial.
Right,
If it's not mutually beneficial, then it doesn't make sense.
Now, are you ready to do music wholeheartedly, 100%?
Yeah.
Because people as artists, and you're an artist, and at times that it was you fell off, or you sometimes say, okay, maybe I want to quit music or whatever. You wanting to go an independent route requires, and I think people and other artists take that as a joke, like I'm my own boss. But being your own boss means extra amount of work and dedication, more so than signing a deal.
Yes.
So, are you, as an artist, ready for everything that comes with being an independent artist?
I mean, I can't speak that far ahead.
Right.
But I'm ready to. I've been committing myself wholeheartedly for about 2 years.
Right.
Working on being independent and getting
The right
traction.
things.
Because not for nothing, independently, 5,000 records sold, that's a lot of money for an independent artist.
Absolutely.
Not having to pay
This
anything
person,
other
that
than-
person, right.
anything other than getting your distribution.
Mm-hmm.
But as a mainstream artist, say you sign that record deal, you sell 5,000 units, you ain't making $1.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's a lot more work, but it's worth it.
Yes, it is. Let me ask you this question. Okay, so Barry, listen, y'all, Barry Strata, Monticello. We're gonna, before we just we release your first record. Now, again, this is not the first song that I have on you on my station, but this is is this a solo song? This is all you? Pray for me.
Yeah, that's
all you. This is like your first independent solo single. Now, everybody don't know, so I'm just gonna tell them a little background. You were once affiliated with Starlight.
Yes.
And now, you're kind of your own artist at this point. Now, people don't know you. They shout out to my cousin Unique the Prophet. You work very closely with Unique the Prophet. Now, sometimes I know because I've done it, and you had to correct me. We say things and we always say Tutu or Unique Prophet, but then we forget to say Bravo. So
Right.
how have you and how do you separate yourself?
I'm just putting in the I'm just gonna keep putting in the work, and
Right.
whatever happens. I'm not I at a time, yeah, of course, if we're both putting in the same amount of work, yeah, it gets to a point where you're like, well, damn, why ain't
Right, they
you know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, we're working towards the same goal. We work together. We're close. It's not a friendship. It's not a business partnership. We're brothers. So
Right.
at the end of the day, if he gets on, I'm on too. If I get on, he's on too. So
Right.
it's really not a sense of looking for the recognition anymore. It's more a point of
Getting the job done.
making the best product we can make, whether we be working on our solo projects or working together. Like, you know,
Right.
we got quite a few collabs.
Now how many? This is the first. Again, shout out to you because I'm excited because this is the first independent solo single that you have. What are your plans for this particular single for yourself going forward?
Well, I'm gonna be shooting for this particular record. I'm gonna be shooting a video within probably the next week or two.
Right.
I have a few things.
Few things in mind for this song.
Yeah, I have a few things lined up. I just don't want to speak on them.
It's right, because you listen, you can't speak on them, Bravo. Let me tell you why. There's some hating people out there with a pen and pad, writing down your things right now, ready to take your ideas to go. So you better not spill it. If you know, like I know, you better not spill it. Now, listen, let me sit down because I'm speeding now. Before we get to the first single, the name of the song is called Pray For Me. Now, when people see that title, all types of things run in their head.
Right.
For you, when you named this single, what was going on? What was going through your head?
Well, I was thinking about different situations I've been through in my life. Like a lot of people probably don't know, but I do have a history, criminal or
Right.
whatever it may be. I've been to prison before. I've seen that side of life. Actually, right now, I'm paying for mistakes I made
Right.
back in the day because I'm approaching trial right now.
Right.
So it's more from a sense of knowing what I've been through, what I'm going through now, and more so like a conversation. Say you're having an argument with, if you ever were involved in the streets and you have a conversation with your girl and they're telling you like, yo, you gotta stop what you're doing before. It's more so that type of conversation. That's what the song is based on.
Ooh, that's different. Now, how hard? Now listen, because you're an artist, but before that you're a man. You are a father.
Right.
So now, with all this weighing on you, how do you still find it in you to do music? Because now you have trial weighing on you, you have your children weighing on you, you have your job, and now your music career. How are you sustaining knowing that your trial is still approaching and we're not done yet?
Just knowing that. I mean, at the end of the day, music is my passion. Before I was doing it for a career, I was doing it because I'm passionate about music.
Right.
I love putting together a good project. I love the feeling of being on stage, being in front of people. I get a rush.
Right.
Can't think of the word.
Adrenaline. Like a drug.
Yeah, it's just there's no feeling in the world that compares to that. Just
Right.
being in front of the people and seeing the reactions I get after I get off the stage, and
Right.
the reactions I got before I got on the stage, where people like, oh yeah, whatever, and
Right, and they see you
then
perform,
afterwards I'm getting handshakes and yo, you did great. You know what I mean?
I've seen that actually in person happen live.
Yeah, it's just I have a passion for it, so I could never fully fall back from it.
Right.
It's always going to be right there in the forefront. I know what I'm doing could change my life and the lives of everyone around me.
So you already gun-ho for it.
Right.
Shout out to you, Bravo. First of all, thank you for sitting with me. I keep telling you, the more I do this show, the more you find out how intellectual and you know your brothers and sisters are, because some people you look at you like they can't even hold a conversation. But I tell you, I love this interview thing because you get to know who people are. Because the question I always propose is, who are you and what do you do? Like, you know, you make music, you model, you're a dancer, okay, but what is it that you do? Like, Barry, after you make this music, after you make these videos, after you get all this money and you become rich, what is it that you want to do? Because I know you want to be an artist, but what is it that you're gonna do that's gonna make that change, that impact? Like, why should people invest and buy into you?
With me, it's of course first and foremost, make sure my daughter and my family is good.
Absolutely.
But aside from that, I want to bring my community back to where it should be.
Right.
I want to make sure I have something, because when I came up, growing up in Monticello, we didn't have a football team.
Right.
There was no real after school activities.
That's right. He ain't
There was
lying.
nowhere to go. There was all there was the streets. That's why half of us, actually 75% of us,
yes,
started gang banging.
Yes.
Got involved in these streets. Got involved with these drugs. You know, it's a lot of things that weren't there for us coming up.
Right.
So I want to be be one of the people responsible for bringing some type of positiveness to our community.
You know what? I'm excited about what he's about to do. I want you guys to hear the single. Listen, y'all. Take your time and listen to it. This is his first independent single. It's called "Pray for Me" by Bravo. Y'all, tell him what you think. Pray for me.
As I'm leaving out, I don't even know what she beefing about. She told me in and out, I'll be the one that she read about. I mean, I doubt it. I go harder to get my people out. She said that I'm in too deep and she think I'm drowning. I had to stack up this paper till it got hard to count it. Dirty kid from the bottom, now on the highest mountain. This shit is real. This shit is real. I ain't trying to glorify, I'm just telling you how I feel. I know this shit ain't forever, I'm trying to make a way. I heard they wanna get at me, go ahead and make my day. It ain't as bad when I think about the bills I gotta pay. I know you wanted what's best for me, I just hope you pray. Pray for me. Call me your heart. Need you to pray for me. It's dark out.
Shout out to Bravo. Yeah.
She said they plotting to kill me, I said I know they are. She said get out of the hood before this shit go too far. You been ballin' and stuntin', baby, you go too hard. I need the diamonds to close the kicks in your newest car. I said if they wanna get me, they gon' have to spark. Cause I ain't never ran and ain't about to start. I'm trying to start a business, I ain't trying to make a mark. I wanna do this music shit that's in my heart. Remember when we struggled to eat? Holes in our clothes, payless shoes on our feet. Blow on the stove, had to move on the street. Now we rockin' all designers, copping jewels every week.
Yes.
Now we worry about the police and these haters. Trying to stay clear of the phonies and the fakers. I work too hard for this shit, ain't gon' let them take it from me. I know you down for the cause, I just hope you praying for me.
Oh, I like the dip. Oh, I like that. Yes.
I'm out here trying to get it right for us, Bird.
My mama here jamming.
Never know what
The shortcut.
All the cases I beat and they could've got me life. Every time they were creeping, they should've shot me twice. Took plenty of chances, I had to roll the dice. This world that we live in that made me cold as ice. Please forgive me for all my sinning and bad decisions. Pray the way that I'm living, don't send me back to prison. The advice you were giving to me, I had to listen. The money that changed my vision, it had me tripping. Had to humble myself, now I'm getting back to me. Tighten my circle, I got it down to 3. I was down for my niggas, they wasn't down for me. Now I'm shining just bright enough for my town to see. Now I'm shining just bright enough for my town to see.
I like
now I'm shining just bright enough for my town to see. I was down for my niggas, they wasn't down for me. Now I'm shining just bright enough for my town to see.
Shout out to Bravo. I like this is going right in rotation as of tomorrow. Y'all gonna hear this. Yes. that song. Shout out to you, Bravo. Bravo! Bravo! You out here on the solar. Shout out to you, Bravo. First of all, the song is dope. You got my parents rocking to it, so you're now certified. That's how I know it's good stuff. I think my mom likes it because you're talking about something.
Right.
You know, and that's important. So you as an artist, how important is it when you go into the studio to actually make a message? Like, you know, something we can relate to or real stuff.
See, with me is, if you know if you've been following like the city, even down to the city, I always try to put something real personal into it, because I feel like if I'm listening to music and I can't relate to it, it's not real to me.
Right.
Like I can't sit here and tell. First of all, what I look like sitting here telling people, oh, drink lean and pop mollies and do e-pills. That shit ain't cool. Excuse me, it ain't cool.
I know you feeling it like that's whack. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
And the other thing is, a lot of people will talk about these streets, but not show the other side of it.
Right.
Not tell it. Oh yeah, you looking at prison. You're looking at haters.
Right.
You're looking at people that might shoot you down for what you got.
Right.
I just like to. For me, it's very important just to keep my music coming from a real place. To like, granted, yeah, I got freestyles out that may not necessarily be a message, but you know that you got to do those.
Right.
At the same time,
sometimes you have to show. You got to do music stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Just to show like, yeah, I could do this too.
Right.
It's not just about.
You got to do it self.
Yeah, I'm not a one. Just to show I'm not a one trick.
Right, you got. So do you do R&B music? You can do R&B?
Yeah, I can do R&B.
Oh, so you sing to the ladies?
Nah, I can't.
But you'll rap to us ladies.
My voice is not made for singing. I've tried, but I can write. I've written for
singers. That's
you know
dope.
what I mean?
So you're not only an artist, you're a songwriter.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Bravo. And then most importantly, you're a dad.
Yeah.
But you're a dad to a little girl.
Yes.
Congratulations on that, on fatherhood and just going through. Let's tie this all together. Fatherhood, music career. Fatherhood, groupies. Fatherhood, music that sells. The reason why I say that is because sometimes as men, you got to do things, I've seen it that are against the grain of maybe how you feel towards a woman.
Right.
You have a daughter. How do we go about as dad? Do you clock in as dad and you have to clock out? Like, how does that go?
Well, I mean, I'm always a dad.
Right.
First and foremost, I'm always a dad. So I mean, it does being the genre, the genre of hip hop. There's been a big thing for years of downgrading women or talking a certain way, which I try to stay away from. But yeah, of course, there's
gotta do it sometimes.
You know, certain party type tracks don't really coincide with what I may believe.
Right.
But you know, I mean, you can't really avoid.
That's true.
But then there's also senses I'm a man also, so there are times where I'm like, I might feel the way the song might say. You know what I mean?
Right.
We go through situations, significant others, breakups, things like that. So I mean, with me, like when I say I do a track for the ladies, or it be something based on a relationship or a past relationship or something that's going on in life, to where I can still make it relatable and still put a message in it, rather than, oh, F this B and
right.
You know what I mean? So it does get a little confusing
sometimes. And then as parents, you have to remember that your daughter is going to grow up one day, especially when you become famous. When you become famous, and she's going to say, Daddy, what this mean?
Right.
What's the thought? What's that juice? Things like that. So, as a parent, are you prepared to answer those questions that she's going to ask in your videos?
My daughter, my daughter's young, but she's very intelligent. So I instill a pretty good message with her, and I'm real about things with her. I don't lie to my daughter.
Right.
She listens to. She knows a lot of my songs word for word.
Right.
Like the city, if I had her right here, she would sing along.
Aww.
Like So I mean, I explain things to her
As you go.
To a certain extent, because you know she's smart, but she's still 5. As she gets older, I'll be able to explain it more in depth. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I signed up for. That's
part. You already said that's what you signed up for when you had a baby. That's common to territory, right? Yeah. First of all, shout out to you, Bravo. First of all, thanks for being like one of my first of my family. I'm not gonna shout him out because I'm sure he's probably tuned in because he hasn't been on the show yet. But I definitely respect you. I always say that you're like the underdog of, and especially when I see you at Uncle Murder. I seen you live at Uncle Murder almost by yourself, rock an entire room, like. And you didn't need, shout out to the Starlight, you didn't need my cousin 2, Unique Prophet, you didn't need West, you didn't need J-Hack, you did that by yourself. I witnessed that personally. So I already know that you got it in you. Talent is undeniable. Your wordplay is ridiculous. So I'm excited where you're going musically. And and I just want you to know that pray for me, prayers are already up for you. So when you go to trial, it's already going to work in your favor because you're not going to keep paying for your past mistakes because you're doing too well and you're moving forward. Right. So you just dropped your first single by yourself. What else is in plans for Bravo for the rest of the year? Are we seeing some mixtapes? What we got going forward? And are we going to see you at the 2017 Hip Hop Cypher?
I've been leaning towards it.
Okay, lean with it. Rock with it. Stay with it. Show up.
I got a mixtape that's actually it's almost done. I got about maybe 4 more songs to do. I'm sitting down with Ross within the next week or 2.
Shout out Ross, the producer.
We're gonna pump those out. I got some production from S Dot.
Shout out to S Dot.
I'm most likely gonna have a feature from Wes, a feature from
Prophet.
Maybe a couple surprises in there.
Ooh, I like surprises.
Actually this Saturday, I'm opening for G Herbo and Don Q
at the Chance Theater.
Yeah.
By yourself? This is another Bravo?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, don't miss it. I have tickets. If you want to see this man in action, I promise you he puts on a show. When he puts on his Versace glasses, he just loses it. I promise you at the Chance Theater, shout out to Don Q and Combat Promotion is going down. You're in the building again.
Yeah.
Going hard.
Yeah.
Pray for Me is on the roster.
I'm probably gonna throw it in there.
Throw it in there.
I'm thinking because I got a couple other joints that I've been sitting on. Like I haven't released any. I released ahead of my time the video that I did.
Right.
And I released that freestyle, but I haven't really been releasing a lot of. I've been sitting on a lot of music, so I got a good amount of music to choose from.
Ooh. So we don't know what we gonna get on Saturday when we in the building.
Yeah, that was actually the Uncle Murder show. I just couldn't pick, and I just threw those songs on the list.
Well, shucks, if you perform like that when you throw it in, you might as well just keep throwing things in there.
Yeah.
Because you killed it. I seen it. You know what, Bravo, I gotta say this. I've been doing this for a year now. Shout out to me. I think I've made my impact, so I'm not gonna keep lying to you artists.
Right.
You know, when you guys do horrible, I'm gonna tell you now my personal opinion because I feel like it's too many yes men. But I seen you in person. I heard you. You're a different type of monster, and I don't think that the 845 is really ready for what you have, particularly to offer the Hudson Valley and the music industry, especially the hip hop world. Yeah. So I'm definitely excited about you, Barry, being in the building. First of all, thank you for patronizing my services. We're gonna be looking for your mixtapes and stuff. Plug yourself in. Tell people where to find you, your music, what's next, where you at, emails. Let them know.
Well, you could for the majority, you can find me on Facebook. Name's Barry Bowser on Facebook. I got a page also, but you know I'll get you the traction through my Facebook page.
Please.
At Young Brav on Twitter. At Young Brav on Instagram. You can search Young Brav on SoundCloud. The YouTube Bravo West B Ahead of My Time. That's a visual that's out. Bravo, the I'm Back freestyle, that's also on YouTube. actually Independent Dope picked both of those videos up.
They sure did. If you guys don't know, go to Facebook, Independent Dope. These two young men, Unique the Prophet, but shout out to him. But Bravo alone, I got over, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're on 4K. We might be on 3K, 4K.
I'm at 8,000, almost 9.
9,000, right?
On both.
So I was... Or 9,000 on both?
Yeah.
9,000. So we had 9 plus 9, 18.
Yeah.
So we had 18 viewers. So that means 18,000 people know who you are right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 3 or 4K. That was the last time I checked. So that means you all the way up right now.
I wouldn't say that.
No, you know, you say that. You feel good. You get confident.
Yeah, I'm doing
That's
that.
18,000 people looking at you.
Yeah.
That's 18 and Independent Dope picture. That's even crazier.
Yeah.
When I seen that, I thought
Actually,
that was dope.
the city, the video for the city is at, I believe, 13,000 on
Really?
YouTube. Yeah.
Shout out to y'all working. That's why I said Monticello is definitely the underdogs. I definitely want y'all to continue making noise out there because I think you guys need to be heard a little bit more. Y'all got between Starlight, between you, Wes, J-Hack, and you Prophet alone, you guys are a monster team. I don't even know if there's anybody else down there that do music, but you guys are ringing bells. And you guys are at every show. Yeah. Almost. Yeah. So it's not like you guys are not just sitting there. Y'all out there, y'all pushing, y'all working. Independent Dope is seeing it, and now 18,000 people have seen it.
Right.
And counting.
Yeah.
We're still counting.
Yeah, still counting.
So, shout out to you, Bravo. Much respect. Before we get out of here, Bravo, we might as well slide out of here to your Pray For Me, because I need everybody to make sure that you guys stay on his tail. Go to his SoundCloud. Check his IG. Follow his Facebook. This man is working. He went from being behind the scenes to front row and center. Front row and center. He's ready to take the hip-hop, 845 hip-hop, and beyond industry by force. Listen, y'all, don't forget to... This song is going to be in rotation on Straight 845 Radio. But shout out to him for this Pray For Me song. Bravo! Monticello 845, Straight 845 Radio. Hold it. Make sure you guys vote for this song on the countdown when we do our top 25 of the Hudson Valley. I like this. You should too.
Bravo! As I'm leaving out, I don't even know what she beefing about. She told me in and out, I'll be the one that she read about.